Welcome back, eBay family. If you're just joining me, crack open a cold one, and this is just sparkling water. Cheers. This may be a bit more boring of a video, at least the start of a video. Live stream, I should say. We're in the deck editor once again, and you can't see maybe because I have it covering, but I cleared out the deck that I had started to make yesterday. No, it's been 3 days. It's been a long time, but I cleared it out. And the reason why I cleared it out is because I didn't know what I was doing. I was basically just adding the cards of which I pulled a few minutes earlier. However, upon recollection of said day, I have done a little bit of research, and I gotta tell you, Bushiroad is quite the company, man. They are doing right by me. And on their website, Vanguard.com, cf-vanguard.com, they have basically a deck guide to every set they release. And I'm just going to net deck via the source material, because why would you not do that? So that's what I'm going to start the video off with, is trying to arrange the cards in the same manner of which they appear on Bushiroad's website, which is, again, insanity. Coming from my Konami Co-Money origins, I really like Bushiroad. They seem to be putting a lot of care into the game of which they print. And I love that for me and you as the community of Vanguard players. It's just bewildering. Now, don't get me wrong. Co-Money has does that. They release like these videos sometimes, webpage articles, but it's in a scummy way. I don't like it. It's like, hey, look at these cards, buy them. And that's basically it. I have typed in Scarlet here, so I shall add the Scarlet Flame cards first, and then add the ones that don't say Scarlet Flame afterwards. I have one fancy one of this guy. This deck calls as it being a 4 of, so I shall try to add as many as I have, and apparently I only have 2. I was given the advice by, I think, maybe Emptiness the last time I streamed this game, to the ones I don't have enough of, to add the lowest rarity so I don't have to craft the higher rarity ones. That would be a waste, you know what I mean? So I shall try to do that. Okay, that one says Sparkle Rejector Dragon, Crimson Scale. Here's another Scarlet Flame card. That is this guy. I have plenty of them. That's a 4 of, right? No, it's a 3 of. So I'm gonna remove the 4th one. That's another Spark Dragon there. That is a Dragon Deity, a Blaze War Monk, a Blaze Maiden. Wow, that's actually not that many Scarlet Flame cards. I was expecting to be like the whole crew were to be added, but apparently not. Okay, where do we leave off of? Scarlet Flame, Scarlet Flame, Scarlet Flame. Let's add this one next. Meteor Flare Dragon. And hopefully I have some. Okay, I have this one. And I have it in like a fancy rarity. But it's a 3 of, I only have one of them. Boom. And there goes 3. The next one is great. I'm gonna increase the zoom because it's kind of a small window that I have because I have so many windows open. The next one is Scales. Let's add some Scales if I have it. Ooh, I do. I have all 4. Ooh, I have 2 fancy rarities even. There's 2, there's 3, and there's the 4th. The next one is Drag Gritter. Drag Gritter? That kind of looks like a Scarlet Flame card. Let's type in Drag. Drag Gritter. I'm looking for kind of looks like Alpha Car, I think that's the name of it. Methinks that's the name of it. Yeah! It is Alpha Car. Wow, I'm getting familiarized with this deck quicker than I expected. Good for me. The problem is I only have 3 of them. Hopefully I have enough CP crafting points, I'm assuming that's the name of it, to actually craft this deck. Let's type in Dragon now and look for the sparkly one because that's the one we want. Sparkle Rejector. And actually, I may not have it. So I might have to change the view. No, I clicked the wrong button. Ooh, that was a perfect guard here. Is it the one I was looking for? Twin Buckler. No, it's not. I'm gonna switch it to the view. I'm gonna type in the whole name to make it go by a little bit quicker, hopefully. Sparkle. There, I have one of them. Nice. And it's a 3-up. 1, 2. Actually, is that my only perfect guard in the deck? If it is, I'm gonna kind of go off script and maybe add a 4th one. A name I cannot pronounce as Holly. Holly to you as well if you meant hello. WSP says, is it Martinez? What's up to both of you? Hope you guys are having a great day. Okay, no, I'm not gonna add a 4th one because I don't even want to think about what I'm gonna remove, you know what I mean? But that is my only perfect guard that this deck list from Bushy Road is telling me to add. Crimson Scale. Did I already add that one? No, I didn't. I don't think so. Crimson. Ooh, I have 3 of them, but of course it calls for a 4th. No, I have 4 of them right there. 2, 1, 2, 3, and that's the 4th. Okay, the next one, Scarlet Flame. Conduct, a lot of sparks. What do you mean about Holly? I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. I don't know if you're asking me or the name of which I cannot pronounce. I don't know. Conduct Spark Dragon. Let's just type in Conduct. Wow, I don't have any. Wait. Oh, it's because I'm in the view and it's showing me all the rarities. So let's add the 4 of the lowest rarity. There we go. The over trigger, which is going to be Dragon Deity. I have one of them. That's nice. Boom. And then this is the lowest rarity. Oh, I can only have one of them. So that actually works. I'm so used to adding playsets. Just got out from school. Wow, school has already started. Well, that's very presumptuous of me because I just assumed that you're in the United States. You could be anywhere in the world. But if you are in the United States and the school has started at the 10th of August, that's crazy. They're starting earlier and earlier. So in the last few streams of this game, periodically you'll notice me clapping like an absolute numpty. And it's because our house is full of plants. And apparently one of the plants had a plug in it. So it made the soil very sopping wet. And what that causes is these fungus gnats to have appeared. We largely solved the problem, but they lay eggs, so we're still dealing with it. And every now and again, especially in this room, of which I took out all the plants from, I don't understand it. It's very annoying though. Next one, Blaze War Monk. Let's just type in Blade. Okay, that was a mistake, because there's a lot. Let's see if we can find it easily though. There's a lot of Blaze cards. They like the name Blaze in this card fight game. I think I just saw it though. Nope, I'm just gonna type in, I don't know why I like to type in half of the name. It never really works out well for me. This is a critical trigger. I was told to add more than just 4 triggers. Knight Nakano's back. What's up, Knight Nakano? He says filter by triggers. That would be a good way to do it. There's another Blaze card. Blaze Maiden. Multiple Blaze Maidens? That's nutty. Okay, I'm gonna listen to Knight Nakano because he knows more about this game than me. I'm gonna do all the triggers because I'm on the trigger part of adding cards to this deck. And it's the green-haired one. And of course I have none. How is it that I opened 126 packs of this booster? Now I have so few of the cards. Flare Veil Dragon. Is that also a trigger? I think it is. Yes, it is. Flare Veil. Boom. Ooh, I have one of them. This is calling for 2 extra. And now I have only 2 cards to go, which are order cards. So I'm gonna get rid of the filter. And I'm going to card type, and these are, I can't tell. So I'm just gonna select all the orders and hope for the best. The first one is called Gratias. And I don't have it, shocker. And the second one's called Elementaria, Elemental Heroes. And I don't have it, another shocker, but that is 50 out of 50 cards. So if I hit finish, this deck cannot be used, create a deck, yes. So how do I craft cards? Edit deck. Maybe I... What the heck? Apparently right click means go back. Yes, it does. It does mean that. Edit deck. Gratias, Gratil, and Elementary Sanctude. C is details of a card. So maybe if I hit C details. You would think. Huh. How do I do this? 2 is RD. What does RD mean? I'm gonna click on this and then hit this button. RD. Interesting. How in the world do you craft cards in this game? I was told you can. And I'm assuming that's what CP means. So I'm gonna open up the web browser. Actually, it's on the screen, so I can do it here. We have the technology. How to craft cards in Dear Days. You can craft cards in Cardfight Dear Days by opening your deck editor, selecting a shaded unknown card, and spending craft points. Go to the main menu and open your deck list. Choose your edit deck or look at the card. Select the card you want to make and choose the craft option. Edit. I was there. There. How am I missing this? I just removed it on accident. Son of a biscuit. I need to find my Gandia. Add, and then add the lowest rarity. There we have back to 4. DJ's back. What's up, homie? I had an insane brawl game the other day. It literally took a full hour, but I won in the end. Wow, you're full of insane brawl games. What deck were you playing, DJ? I heard the news of the new ban list in Standard, which kind of disappointing, to be honest with you, because I just crafted a new deck and one of the cards that were banned is one of the freaking cards in the deck. But that's neither here nor there. I must be missing something though. Once you own at least 1 copy, subsequent copies drop at the normal price, 400 CP. If you don't own the card yet, the first craft costs double. in the fight menu, in the fighter log, by opening someone's deck information. What the? Okay, I'm gonna click on it again. Stop doing there! Click it. S. Nope, didn't do anything. 2? Nope. C, display details. Crate cards, there it is. I'm so stupid sometimes. Crate card, yes please. I wish there was a crate all. So this one next. C details, crate card. 4,000 CP. Wasn't the last one 400? How many CP do I have? Does it tell me anywhere? Hover over a card and press C? That's how in Dear Days 2 at least. Close, 2 Cs. It requires 2 Cs. How do I see how many CPs I have? I'm gonna exit. Yes, please. I like the UI of this game. To be honest with you, it's not bad. But it is a little bit clunky. Maybe 1700 VP. Doesn't tell me here, unfortunately. Collection, maybe? I'm probably just overlooking it again. Well, I'm just gonna start crafting until I can't craft any longer. When in doubt, just craft it out. Crate card, sure. Escape. Still need to craft one more. Will it let me? No. Held in deck, 890 CP. I don't have very many CP apparently. I'm assuming that's my CP. What does it mean held in deck though? And why was that so expensive? Is it because I selected the wrong one? That was only one available to me though. Let me click on this one. See? Crate cards, 120 CP. Yeah, that went down by the exact figure. I made a mistake. How do I get more CP? I'm assuming just opening packs. 200 CP. Next is my perfect garter. See? And this will be my last one. Okay, yeah. If you have more than one copy, it gets cheaper apparently. Okay. Then I'm gonna hit escape. And then I'm going to buy Dragon Masquerade once again. Buy pack. This is the one I want to buy. I can only have enough for 5 more. Z-buy, yes please. That means I'm stuck playing the Dragon Empire deck. Not the Dragon Empire deck, the Dark States deck that I've been playing with Bruce. The rest were kind of like not as fun, I don't think. I'm gonna just skip this because I want to get to the gameplay. Acquired cards exceeding the maximum limit will automatically turn into CP. Nice. 50 CP, 10, 50, 100. Okay, I got some CPs. I might be able to craft a few more cards now. Let's see. Edit deck. I'm gonna type in this card. This card actually screwed me over. Because, well, it did screw me over. But my lack of intelligence is what freaking screwed me over. I should have figured out how many CPs I had before I did it. And I should have added this card. This card. Instead of The expensive one. What kind of numpty would do that? How many was this card? Was it the Meteor Flare Dragon? There was a 3-up. Okay, I only need to add one more of them. That's the good news. And of course, it still costs. Why is it so expensive? Is it because like it's a certain rarity? It's a triple R? That's probably why. So let's see if I... Oh, this is only 80. Yes, please. I need to add... I need to create many of them. The next one only costs 40. That's not bad. I was stymied by my own mistake. And honestly, the less rare one, like the non-bordery fancy one, didn't even cost that much less. So it wasn't that big of a mistake. And here's my last crafted card for the evening. And with that, my hopes and dreams of playing Gandiva today go by the wayside. But that means we gotta get back to story mode. I'll be closing that. Make sure the stream is correct. Still it is. And now I'll check the chat once more. DJ says, just playing my equipment deck. I kept drawing cards. I kept drawing cards. He was trying to get stuff back from the grave and I was selling them one at a time. I got my commander to over 40. I was fine, but he kept removing it from combat with a certain land. Then I tried to destroy his commander, but he gave it hexproof and indestructible. But I have one equipment that forces your opponent to block, and another equipment that removes all abilities from a blocking or attacking creature. So I put both of them on another flyer because his commander was his only flying creature. So I forced his commander to block and removed hexproof and indestructible. Then he made a mistake and tapped for mana with that land that removes creatures from combat. So I was able to finally swing. Ooh, that one. I can imagine that guy's pain. Playing such a grinding game like that, and then being the reason why you lose. But good game to you. I can imagine his pain though. Alright, let's continue the story mode. The story mode that we left off on, we just entered a tournament of a wealthy CEO, think Pegasus-esque. However, this form of Pegasus in the Cardfight Vanguard realm, he abducts children, apparently. The people that enter the tournament go missing somehow. However, his lackeys, like Noi, they seem to be nice guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'll withhold judgment, but he seems to be the big bad of the entire game thus far, because up until him, the bad guys were just kind of misdirected bullies that seem to have a heart of gold. So that's where we're continuing the story. And I wish I would be continuing the story with Gandiva here, but we will not be. However, I'm kind of bruised out at the moment. We have yet to win a game with Jejuled. However, the card fighters amongst the viewing audience that I have run into thus far in my streaming of this game seem to be, they talk highly of Jejuled. They seem to say that it's not a very good deck, but it's a fun deck, so I kind of want to win with it. I'm not sure if it's possible, especially since we've advanced the game, to have found the bad guys in the story mode thus far. It will help that we're going first. That will help just a bit. Alright. Sending the trigger back. That's not a trigger. That's a grade 1. Grade 1. And if I remember correctly, this deck thrives off of having like grades 0s and 1s in the back row. Or that might be the Keter Sanctuary deck that I tried out. Can't really remember. I only have done a decent job getting the hang of Bruce, but I like variety when I play card games. So that's what you're witnessing now. The first time that I played this deck, which resulted in a loss, I tried the strat of putting these guys right here into the back row because they boost the attacking unit that is ahead of them. However, I lost that game, so maybe I should try something different. Okay, I'm not gonna play this card. Well, I can't play this round, but once I take damage, I can play it. It allows me to do some like Adamantipator things. and I quite like the Adamantipator playstyle. When this unit is placed on a rear, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose a card from among them, put it into your soul, and the rest on the bottom of your deck. Me likes that quite a bit. I'm gonna choose to call upon you. Now, that says rear, right? Yes, it does. So that counts as a rear, even though it's front, which always kind of confuses me. But I'm getting the use of the nomenclature of this game. I saw 2 cards. I can only click upon one of the cards, apparently. And I shall click upon it. And I shall... What's happening here? Okay, next I will read this card. If your Vanguard is 3 or greater, counterblast 2 and draw a card. Okay. Or when this unit is placed on a rear, if you have a Vanguard with jeweled in its card name, Soul Blast. Choose a card from your drop, put it into your soul, and it gets plus 2,000. I don't need to be doing such silly things. This turn, I don't need to be doing anything because I can't attack. So in fact, would a good Vanguard player be putting that even there? I don't know. So I'm just gonna, because if I put it there, they can destroy it. And it's a booster, which is not useless. Could come in handy. So I'm gonna end the phase with doing that. Maybe is correct. I'm trying to be way more careful and put more thought into my moves since I lost with this deck when I played with it last time. The Masamune from Final Fantasy forces your opponent to block and gives your guy first strike. And Borrow Blade from Lord of the Rings makes block and blocking creatures lose their ability. I went all the way with Borrow Blade. One time against a Tifa Lockhart deck because my opponent kept attempting to swing into the game, but Borrow Blade kept removing Trample. That is brutal. I pulled it. Actually, speaking of Tifa, I have a soft spot for Tifa because I pulled that card live on stream. I don't open very many packs. I came in one of the decks that I bought. Okay, I'm gonna take that damage, which allows me to counterblast in future turns, which I love that for me. He whiffed. I don't love that for me. I would love for them to trigger as much as humanly possible in the opening turns. That gives me a good chance. I do get to draw a card and boost myself. The boosting is very exciting. They don't have a second attacker, but the draw into a Sentinel is definitely. I will be sending away Hatsune Miku. Speaking of which, the deck for Magic the Gathering comes out today. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't even play the game in real life, so why would I get it? Just a waste of money. I'm gonna read it before I send it away. Yes, it is just a 15,000 guard. I'm gonna send that away, especially since I have a Sentinel. I think I'm okay with that. Right though. Automatic effect. When this unit is rode upon by Demonic Stone Dragon Jewel, call this guard to the rear. When this unit attacks or boosts, wow. He likes. I like that. Very good. I like that very much. Now I can call upon my grade 2. Counterblast, this I took damage. Always was the plan, be confirmed. A little clunky gameplay. The more I play it, the more I think it is clunky. I saw many cards, but I can only click upon one, which I believe now I should... Let me read the cards again. Soul Blast, choose a card from your draw, put it in your soul. I don't think I'm gonna play that now. I only have 2 cards in my drop, and none of them are really that impactful. Actually, I'm not going to say that impactful. I'm going to say impactful in the slightest. So I have an idea. I can recycle my Perfect Guard. I can Counterblast 2 and draw a card. I'm going to leave that open, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm in the main phase, go to my battle phase. And I'm going to attack... Nope, I'm going to cancel that. Because this has the ability where if it boosts, it gets plus 5,000. So if they get a trigger, they go to 18,000. I'll still be able to do that. Yeah, I'm going to attack with this first. So I have no fear.
No guard.
No guard. Ooh, no trigger again. It's putting me behind the 8 ball, or at least it feels that way. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to feel. I don't know if this is considered mid-game or early game, but I would have liked to have seen my opponent trigger something. That is interesting. I have 2 perfect guards now. I like that for me. Another whip. Okay, I can. When this unit is rode upon, when this unit attacks, soul charge 1. I shall. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do so. At the end of the battle, put this into your soul. Okay. Okay. They have a lot of cards in their hand. Okay, since now I have 2 in my hand, should I start using them? This is an interceptor. I don't have any 2s in my hand though. I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, I'd rather be at equal damage to him in case I trigger a heal trigger, which is a low likelihood, but it could happen, you know what I mean? So why not try? A skill, further boosting them to 20,000. I discarded my only 15,000, so I'm gonna take another attack, going to 3. A whiff once again. I do as well. There goes a grade 3 of mine. Right deck. Trigger ability. Didn't trigger ability. It triggered the right deck activating. I have 2 of these guys now, so I'll send one of them away. My Vanguard is here. I shall draw a card? Question mark? Pretty sure I have enough. I do, and I did draw a card, putting my card total up to 6, which is the same as him. I have a 15,000 Garter. I don't really have a good attacking unit, though. So be it. Maybe I should boost? Let me read my ace card again. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, Soul Blast 4 cards with different grades. Choose one of your opponent's Vanguard until the end of the turn. Increase or decrease its to 1. And if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets +1 crit. I only have 7 soul. If you soul blasted 4 more cards at the same time, the cost of your card's ability this turn, this unit gets +5,000. Do I have very many ways to soul charge? No. Counter blast, soul blast. I get a soul charge here. So I could actually do it twice in one turn. Choose a card from your draw, put it into your soul, and it gets +2,000. So this will be 10, 18 plus... I say. If your Vanguard's grade 3 or higher, counterblast 2 and draw a card. 8, 8, 16... That would be 20. I mean, it doesn't... What more? This Soul Blast, I don't want to. I actually would rather do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call upon it here. Then I'm gonna call upon it to boost it. I'm going to activate its ability to draw a card. Confirm that. Because I didn't play 2 cards from my hand this turn. I think it would be nice to do that. I'm going to read this once again. I'm going to play this card to boost my Vanguard even further, which allows me to soul charge again. And I think that was almost optimal considering the cards I had. I'm going to start with attacking with this one first. He guards. He doesn't want to go to 3 damage apparently. Early damage is fine to take. Jujul is insane. Press S to check your soul stat. Hey, what? By the way, Pokemon Blast 65, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the advice. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. So I have a 2, 0, 3 zeros, and 2 1s. X cancel. I'm gonna look at my card once again. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, Soul Blast 4 with different grades. Okay. So I can't even do it. Because I would need a grade 3 in my soul, right? I'm gonna look at my soul once again. Make sure I didn't overlook something. 2, 0, and 1. Yeah, I don't have 3. So, since this activates, I should give myself the best chance of 1, attacking with my 3rd unit in case they get a trigger. However, this puts me at Soul 8. I get a draw trigger for boosting my 3rd unit, which even if they trigger something in their damage check, I should be able to attack with my 3rd unit, which is nice. Pokemon Blast says what I just found out, confirming what I just found out, that I don't have a grade 3 in my stack, so it won't pop off. But I may now. I might now. I do not. That sucks. But I can still attack with this. So let's put some more damage on the board. Maybe a guard from him. No guard. And another whiff. His deck is stacked for the late game now with triggers. He's barely gotten any. Granted, his hand might be full of them, but I kind of doubt that. I had a feeling he was going to attack that. Hey. Hey. Nice. I'm going to say no guard once again. My girlfriend just brought me back a delicious beverage. How nice. He's at 4 damage. I'm at 3. He's still at crit 1. I'm okay with saving both of my perfect guards when things are a little bit more dire, especially since he's at only 2 cards on his battlefield. Ooh, it would have been, man, his 29 cards are freaking half triggers at this point. Man, I gotta reinstall Dear Days 1. I recommend it. I'm having a great time with it. In fact, I would have rather have drawn that card. I think one other person actually downloaded the game after coming into the chat, which was super cool. Select a card to ride. Let me read this. I'm probably not going to choose to do so because I have my Jejuled Beast on the field. With its unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Jejuled in its card name, Counterblast 1 and this gets plus 10,000. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to hit W and phase. You're not going to get me with that. The clunky UI really wants me to make that mistake, but I shan't do it now. I'm going to reread this card because I remember being excited about this. That's why I remember that. Do I have any ability in my hand that gets me some more soul? When this card is discarded from your hand during your ride phase, you may put this card in your soul. That could be very good with Jejuled, but not now. Okay, that puts me in the position where I can't do the Jejuled thing, so I might as well put that there, and maybe I can after attacking twice. Okay, let's start with this. 16 to 13, he has 7 cards in his hand. Is he going to use 1 to guard? He's going to intercept, meaning that his attacking power is faulted even further. Next to last. Wait a second. Oh, that's why. I misread. I skipped over the fact that it's a grade 2, so this guy in the back does nothing besides boost me a little bit. How stupid of me. I missed that even last turn. He also gave me some cookies. How nice. Normally I don't eat cookies. That's not true. I want to be the type of person to not eat cookies. Be locked in with my diet. Easier said than done, but now we can activate the Soul Blast ability. Soul Blast to 2, Soul Blast to 0, Soul Blast to 1, and Soul Blast a 3, which is another Jewel. Wait a second. No, that doesn't count as Persona Ride. I thought for a second maybe it would count as the Persona Ride effect, but it doesn't. I've been playing Dear Days 2. I have a deck you might like in Dear Days 1. What kind of deck is that, my friend? Heal. Thank you. Eating is not a good idea while on stream, so I shall not have another one of those. But boost goes to... Wait a second, that's 3501. 30... Oh, that's not enough. Darn it. I'm gonna give it to this. It's very unlikely that I triggered twice. Very unlikely. Ooh, I thought the gold kind of made it seem like I might have. They're back to 1 though. Maybe it would have been better to give it to my Vanguard in hopes to have drove successfully twice because they went to 1. Not sure. Still no freaking trigger. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, actually now I'm thinking about it, because part of the effect of my Vanguard is giving me 2 crit. It would have been better to take the gamble, I think. I think it would have been better to take the gamble. But my hand is freaking stacked now. So I have literally no reason not to do this. Literally no reason. Let's get rid of the 5,000. This card, my Sentinel in my deck, in every deck, it seems that the game gives me, reminds me of IP Masquerena. Actually, speaking of IP Masquerena, if you don't know what IP Masquerena is this card right here on this binder. It also comes in that artwork from Yu-Gi-Oh! Huh. That's kind of funny that I had that on deck. 13 to 15. Well, I don't need to give up one of my Sentinels in case I can't win next turn. They do have 7 cards in hand, so that is kind of a somewhat likely scenario that I can't win next turn. So I'll just do that. But I still have 2 Sentinels. I have seen all of my Sentinels. Nothing to ride. I made that mistake the first time I've streamed this game, and I haven't done it yet. Okay, this wants a grade 2 in the front. I can. I'm pretty sure. I can call over something. I can. So now I can boost with both of these demonic boys in the back. So I shall do it. 18 to 13. Gonna require at least a 15,000 to block this, and they have to because they're at 5 damage. What did I think that was a grade 1. I only saw it for half a second, so I can't say for certain if it was a grade 1 or not. What I really like about this ability when I'm attacking with my Vanguard is the fact that the soul charging happens before. Like, I can still activate the effect after the soul charge. It's super nice. That's something that in like Yu-Gi-Oh! It would miss timing for like some stupid reason. Oh, I can't heal, but I can boost. I can boost. Did they not guard? I don't think they guard it. Why not? Yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? Crit? No, but that's my booster. Cool animation happens, and I win the game. This big bad CEO has a bunch of like, these were the two easiest games since the start of the game. So it doesn't really make much sense. Maybe this guy's not the big bad after all, but it seems like he is. I've been soundly defeated. Dragonic Overlord in the Dragon Empire lets me burn away my opponents with apocalyptic fire. Sounds cool. Sounds very cool. Dragon Empire, Dragonic Overlord sounds really familiar. Only gamble on the second trigger. If you're confident you'll pull the second trigger, you gotta weigh the odds. Have the same binder. Your soul charge actually happens at the same time, but you get to pick the order, which is why you can soul charge and then soul blast. Interesting. Kudo! What's up, Kudo? How are you doing, my friend? Keep it up in your final match, a fight against Mr. Kanji himself. I shall keep it up. All right, I get Noi's deck. His deck did not impress me, so I'm not interested even thinking about it. But let's go again. And I accomplished what I kind of set out to do when I started the last game, and that was win with Jujutsu finally. And, oh no, I need to loosen up and enjoy this fight like always. Well, that's not always the case now, is it? You can't say always. You had a whole training arc of being okay with losing. It seems I made the right choice and invite you here as my guest today. That you made it this far is proof. I couldn't have done it without everyone. What I want is for strong fighters like you to keep spreading Vanguard around the world. Is he the creator of Vanguard? He's not, right? He's just like a guy that had a business that succeeded because of Vanguard. That's actually the reason I started this program. Not that I'm doing anything profound here, of course. All I'm doing is creating an opportunity. No, I think that what you're doing is amazing. In order for people to spread Vanguard, they need leaders like you. A leader, you say. You flatter me. But it would be incredible if I could become someone like that one day. Okay then, it's time for the final fight. Even it's very strange because they've only hinted very briefly at the fact this guy kidnaps people. And ever since that like one line of text, he seemed like a pretty nice guy ever since. Now this is the last deck that I haven't played. So let's give it a shot, I suppose. I don't fancy how it looks, to be honest with you, but that's literally judging a book by its cover. And maybe, just maybe, the gameplay of the deck will be pretty fun. Who knows? Wow, 2 ties. Another draw. There we go. Going first, that'll help. Just woke up. How are you? I'm doing all right. I was a bit lethargic earlier today, and maybe still a bit lethargic. But we're up and at 'em and having fun with Vanguard once again, because you think that by now, because I've played it a few days, you would think that by now the honeymoon period would be over. But I have to say, either the honeymoon period, the honeymoon phase, is a long one, or this is genuinely just my new favorite game, because I'm still enjoying it now just as much as I was before. Time to see the future you desire. Chrono Jet. This card looks cool. Chrono Jet Dragon. This is placed by writing from Chrono Dragon. Draw a card. You get Chrono Jet Dragon Crest. That'll be the first time I'm getting a crest. I have a Sentinel in my hand. That's cool. That's very cool. I have a grade 3, a 5,000 grade 1, an 8,000 attacking grade 2, 5,000 guard, 8,000 attacking grade 1 with 5,000 guard, a 15,000 heal trigger. Let's read this one first. Okay, nothing. While you are paying the cost for Stride, this card may be discarded as a grade 3. Okay. Interesting. Act. Hand. If you have a Chrono Dragon Crest, discard this card. Okay. I feel like this could be very useful, so I shall keep it. During your turn, if any player's rear guard was put on the bottom of their deck this turn, this unit gets plus 5,000. Continuous effect. Rear. GB. What the? No, that's probably CB, right? No, it's GB. What the hell does GB? This unit gets intercepts and can intercept from the back row. Active. If you have one or more face-up G units. G unit? What the hell is that? Every single time I play this game, there's something new I have to learn. And apparently 50 Cent is involved. When this unit is placed on the rear, if you have Chrono Jet Dragon Crest, Soul Blast 2, draw a card, and if this unit was placed by your card's ability, this unit gets plus 5,000. Okay, what I can confidently say, that this was a mistake. This is going right over my head. However, I'm going first. I think plus 5,000 for a Soul Blast 2 is probably a kind of crappy effect. Like super mid, like bottom of the mid tier. I'm gonna choose to get rid of that. 15,000 guard would be my secondary choice. However, that comes in handy. You know what I'm saying? That can definitely come in handy. I drew another 15,000 guard. Gear Chronicle, the clan with the power to transcend time and space. Also, GB is Generation Break. GC, Gear Chronicle, and GB, Generation Break. All very flattering names, I have to say. Okay, I don't know what to do. While you are paying the cost for a Stride, this card may be discarded as a grade 3. Okay, I'll leave that in my hand. During your turn, if any player's rear guard was put on the bottom of their deck this turn, this unit gets plus 5,000. I think I'm not going to play anything. I'm just going to see how the rest of... I'm just going to see what they do. And then... What? What is happening? Oh my... This started in the top right? How did I miss that? Q, check board. How did I miss this? You can perform Stride. He cannot ride grade 3 or greater cards without Chrono Jet in their card name. The original attack of your grade 3 cards with Chrono Jet in their card name becomes 13,000. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Chrono Jet in its card name, all of your front row units gets plus 5,000. For each face-up card in your G zone, I'm assuming this is my G zone. At the beginning of your battle phase, choose up to one of your grade 3 or greater rear guard and increase or decrease its grade 0 until end of turn. Okay. What is going on? What the hell is going on? Pokemon Blast says, I love the power this deck has. I'm enjoying the bewilderment that I'm facing right now. He's playing Bruce. Kind of a slap in the face at the moment. I'm gonna say no guard. I gotta save myself from the future Bruce attacks. I love that for me though. Get your trigger is way out of the way. I don't love the draw trigger though. That'd be like the least. I would love the heal trigger. That's good for me though. Kind of. I might want to have drawn that, to be honest with you. When this unit is wrote upon by a grade 3 Chrono Jet in his card name, Soul Blast 1. Search your deck for... Okay, well, I don't have to be that worrisome about that going to my discard zone, my discard damage zone, because I can just get it back. Okay, I have 2 Sentinels, which makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. So I will get rid of this 5,000 attacking unit with 15,000 guard. Um... 5,000 shield. Where? Okay, you can perform stride and cannot ride. Okay, maybe stride is like this guy's effect. When your G unit stride. Where is stride triggering? Is it just the continuous effect of Chrono Jet Dragon here? I think that I want the cards in my hand. So, end phase. It goes up, it boosts, it... Am I striding? I remember when Overdress came out and I bought the starter decks because I was like, holy crap, starter decks for like $2 on... But I bought them for like $2 or $3. Crazy. Still love that. That's like what sparked this whole thing. And I tried to learn the game and it was confusing because it seemed like so many ambiguous things. And that's why I wanted an automatic simulator to like teach me the guardrails of the game. But my god, is it still confusing. Now, I was getting the hang of it up until trying this deck. No guard. G units are like extra deck monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Okay, that's helpful. Okay. Wait a second. I see something. Now that Candle, also thank you for coming by, Candle. Checking me out and commenting. You're very nice, fella. I see this over here. They're hoping for a trigger. I don't. Well, okay. I'll allow you to hope. Because what a man is nothing but a shell, a husk of a man without hope. So I'll give it to him. Okay, there's a skill boosting him up to nothing. He just wanted a soul charge, apparently. I'm okay with that. But when now I notice after Candle's comment is, I'm gonna check the board so I can show you what I'm talking about. This over here, my G zone, extra deck monsters apparently. And these are my extra deck monsters. Okay, and these are the ones that have stride. Stride step, and apparently it's a whole ass step. My mind is being blown right now. It's a grade 4? I didn't even know that there were grade 4s until precisely this moment. Precisely this moment. Okay, and I'm gonna ride with my face Vanguard. Since I have I have two of these. And when I have two of something, I'm gonna let one of them go because having two of something is just unnecessary. You don't get Persona Ride with this deck, but I don't get a Persona Ride. What kind of nonsense is that? That's the name of the game. Stride is step within the ride step. What the? I think strides were on the left side of your board. It's so you can ride the G unit on your grade 3, but if you and your opponent on grade 4, grade 3, look at the deck next to your right. That green sleeve G units are units from a potential future. Candle and Pokemon are blowing my freaking mind right now. When this unit is rode upon by a grade 3 Chrono Genus named Soul Blast, I can search for a grade 3 unit, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle my deck. I will blast my Chrono Dragon, which reminds me of a Digimon. Okay. So there's no Persona rides apparently, so I don't really need nor want. When this unit attacks a Vanguard until the end of battle, this unit gets plus 5,000. When your G unit stride during your turn, counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guard and put it in the bottom of their deck. During your turn, if any player's rear guard was put on the bottom of the deck this turn, this gets plus. Okay. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. And the idea is to set myself up for the future. The future that I want to live in. I'll put that in my left zone because it feels like a left-leaning guy. I'll put this in my right zone because it seems like a right-leaning guy. Don't mean anything political by that, by the way. Does any of them have an effect that I can activate by clicking on them? No, I don't think so. Do I want to boost anything? One of them said something about boosting. Let me read them again. If you have Chrono Dragon, Crest. Search? No. This gets unit intercept from the back row. Okay, okay. Call. Why not boost my Vanguard? Why not WN phase? Why not automatically affect the game state with that card, which I still don't really understand fully? Which one of these? During your turn, if any player's rear guard was put on the bottom of the deck this turn, this gets +2. That's a continuous effect from the rear. When this is this gets plus 5,000. Your opponent cannot call when you're okay. I can't do what I want to do next turn, so this was probably premature what I just played, but it sets me up for the future that I want because apparently future is the key word here. Future. And it makes sense. And he might, Kanji, being the rich CEO that he is, might be a smart fella because that smart fella just got rid of one of his rears, which is something that was going to happen next turn. I think he knew that. So maybe he's a future telling son of a gun, just like Maximilian Pegasus that I was comparing him to earlier. I'll attack with that. No go. Whiff. I was hoping to boost that one up, but he didn't guard. And as long as it doesn't trigger something in this damage check. Wow, that was quite the animation. He's at 2 damage, so am I. I rarely have inclination to attack his rears. Rarely ever do, but in this deck I have an inclination to do that even less. Keep a grade 3 in hand so you can discard to deal with stride. I have played since 2011, so I have a lot of nerd knowledge. Well, I appreciate you imparting said knowledge upon me. What is this? I thought he was playing Bruce. Well, I can no longer intercept with that, but I am choosing that one. That's a very cool looking card. Get Chrono Jack. Keep that copy for your second strike. Oh no, I made a mistake according to Candle. I'm gonna read this card because that was a scary looking guy. You may only have the one Purgatory Dragon Deity Faverneel in your deck. At the beginning of your main phase, your opponent chooses one of their rear guard, retires it, and if you did not ride this turn, this unit gets plus 10,000 and 1 crit. When your opponent rear guard is retired during your turn, put a card from your hand into your soul and draw a card. At the end of the battle, this unit attacks. If the sum of the grades of Dark State's card in your soul is 13 or more, Counterblast 2, this unit, and this unit gets drive -1 until the end of turn. I'm gonna look at my hand. I have 2 Sentinels one 15,000 guard. This is a 5,000. It would only require 5,000 to block this. To guard against this, I should say. I have 2 of these. While you're paying the cost of your stride, this card may be discarded as a grade 3. That would be nice, but I think I have multiple of those effects already. I think. Right? Yeah, this. So I have multiple grade 3s in my hand. So maybe it's okay to block with one of them for now. I'm going to deconfirm that. I'm going to keep my Sentinels in my hand. Because I think once the sum is high, which it might already be actually, he's at 8. So if he has an average of 1.65, something like that, he will have surpassed the 13. 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. He's not at 13. I don't have to be scared of that. I'm gonna say no guard. Yeah, I'm not gonna guard against that. Because if he whiffs, he does not whiff. And I should have taken the earlier damage. Because that would have put me at 3 to his 2 and he wouldn't have been able to heal. That mistake, I'm gonna consider it a mistake. Puts me greatly on the back foot. That is probably the best animation, the attack animation I've seen thus far into this game. And he's gonna attack that, which is a bit of a surprise. But I have this no effect 15,000 guard. I have big plans for that unit, so I'm going to use it. I'm gonna confirm. Okay. That was not a good string of events there, but I'm in my ride phase. Can I ride with these now? I can't. Okay, W in phase. Yeah, I can't. This is the stride. Okay. I have 4 of them. Choose cards with a combined grade of 3 or higher. Use one of the ones with the effect that allows me to do so, which is this. I have 2 of them. There we go. Confirm. This is my first grade 4. When your G unit rides during your turn, last one, and put it onto the bottom of their deck, which is going to happen now. Okay, we're getting into the thick of it now. The deck is doing what the deck wants to do. This is the grade 3. Okay. Does any of these have like a rear ability? Okay, that wants the guard. Plus 5,000. And it gets plus 10,000. Okay. Alright, I think this is the board state that the deck wants me to have. So, end the main phase. Skill Hatsudo! Hatsudo means activate, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly in Japanese, by the way. When this unit attacks a Vanguard until the end of the battle, this gets plus 5,000, and your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater cards from hand. Oh, I missed that part. That's actually pretty impactful. When your G unit stride during your turn, kind of blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guards. Okay, what does this say? Why? Oh, I see. 2 or more face-up G units. So that means I can put a D unit on more than just my Vanguard? If so, I'm confused once again. But so be it. Attack! They intercept. Okay. If they have a 10,000 boost, I'll still be able to attack with my Vanguard. Let me read this effect, because I could have just made a mistake. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1 and turn a card from the G zone face up and put a rear guard on the bottom of the deck. Search your deck for up to... Yeah, I made a mistake. Search your deck for up to... Oh, shite. I should have attacked with this first. But you live and you learn for the next turn. That is something I always said. That rhymed a little bit. I might actually have to remember that. I kind of like how that sounded. Gets a critical trigger. At least it's not on his turn. And that puts him up to 23. But I can still attack. And he cannot call upon a grade 1 to guard with. Do I have to do this? Because I don't have any rears, right? Yeah, don't activate. That would just be a waste. That would just be a waste because he has nothing to Wow. I'll take that every day of the week. He didn't guard. Maybe he can't. Imagine 2 crits. 3? What? 3 drives.
Damage check. Critical trigger. Critical plus. Power plus. Damage check.
This is so far my favorite deck just because of how bewildering it is. But at the same time, I don't like it because it's very complicated. So my grade 4 just went away. And it went to the top of my G deck. Okay, now I know why I should be calling rear units because I can get rid of them with this effect. I'm making a lot of mistakes. But such is life when you're learning new things, I suppose. I have three triggers in my hand. That's actually good to keep in mind when I think about upcoming triggers. Drive checks and damage checks and things of that nature. One of them is a heal. I have another grade 3 in my hand. I have a grade 2 here. So let's read this grade 2. Let's just put a guard. Gold blast 1. Okay, I remember that one. And this one says, when this unit attacks a Vanguard. Okay. This one is by far the worst. What just happened? Where did that go? Oh, be confirmed. Okay, I was thinking that it went away without me selecting it, but no, I selected it, and that was the animation saying that I selected it. It went to my drop zone. Cool. You need a copy of Front Jet for the other strides. Oh, Candle will agree with me when I said skip the ability. Jet is meta here. Oh, it's meta. Interesting. I wonder if they'll ever bring back GB8. No, that's Generation Break 2. If you're face-up card in your G zone or in Vanguard Circle, so it counts as 2. It uses your rears. It wasn't a waste. You could have sent back Chrono Jet back to the deck to call something else. Huh. Damage 3 to his damage 4. I'm going to say no guard. I only have one Sentinel and one 15,000, two 15,000s. 10,000 is coming out my 13,000, no guard. You want the effect to happen? I don't know why you did that. I guess I forgot. Okay. We're in the ride phase. So no Persona rides. Okay. I can play a different card this time. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1 and turn a card from your G zone face up and put a rear guard on the bottom of the deck. Search your deck for up to 1 unit card with grade +1 of the card put on the bottom of your deck for this cost. I'm gonna try this one because variety's the spice of life, as they say. And this is the one that says I can. No, it's not. This is the one. Yes. V confirmed. Okay, automatic effect. Counterblast that. V to the confirmed. Retire a grade 2. Okay. Paul? This wants to guard, can it, doesn't it? When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets plus 5,000. I think that'll put this unit on the bottom of the deck. Should your deck for up to 1 grit. Huh. We'll have 2 Sentinels now. Now that I have 2 Sentinels, let's play one as a booster. Let's play it there. Go to attacks. Wait. No. Don't go to attacks. Okay. Go to attacks. End main phase. Select the card to give grade. This one? No, wait. Before I attack absent-mindedly, I'm going to read the cards again. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1, and turn a card from G zone face up, and put a rear guard on the bottom of the deck. Search your deck for up to 1 unit card with grade 1 of the card put on the bottom of your deck for this cost. Call it to the rear and shuffle your deck. Choose one of your units and gets plus 5,000. Okay. I don't know if this is how it wants me to do this, but I think it might be close. Wow, I like that. Attack. Oh, it went back to 0. I'm still gonna try this, so I want to see. V. It has to be plus 1, doesn't it? Yeah. So it would have to be this. My plan was. Does the G cards count as a deck? I'm gonna see if it does. Is allowing me to select it. I don't think it would, but I'm gonna try it anyways. What in the hell's bells is happening here? How did it... Now that's 18. Search your deck for up to 1 unit card with grade plus 1 of the card put on the bottom of your... Okay, so that was still counted as a grade 0, but it's at 3 on it. Well... let's give it to my weakest one, I suppose. The boost. I can Soul Blast 2, draw a card. And it gets an extra plus 5,000. So now it's even stronger than this. They use a Sentinel. Oh my gosh, this is a very powerful group of cards at the moment. Crit. Give me a crit. Oh, that would have been nice.
ドライブチェック
3 drive. Oh my gosh. Give critical to which unit? This one. No, cancel. I'm gonna give critical of this one and give the power to this one. That's the first time I've seen where it is. Maybe I just clicked too fast through it. But that's the first time I've seen it allow me to give a crit and the power to different units. This is the crit too. Both are lethal. So the crit's actually less impactful than I originally thought. There goes another sentinel. There's one in his drop, so the likelihood of him having another one is actually really low. Boom! Attack! This will require a grip of cards for him to... Oh my gosh. And it certainly did. I was literally just about to say that it was going to require a grip of cards to guard against. And it certainly did, but he certainly had it. And now his hand is at 3, where mine is at 9. And because I thought ahead this time and put a booster in the back row, my front row remains unchanged. He's at crit 2. 2 cards in hand, one just played on a rear. Another just played on a rear. 13,000 is easy to guard against. So I shall guard against it with this, which once it goes in the guard, it will further boost my Vanguard with this ability, I believe. So that's 1 blocked. Guard. Crit 2 is happening. And because I don't want any funny business, I shall use one of my 2 sentinels. Discarding. Let's discard this one, because I already have one on the field. I don't think I need a second one. And he whiffed. He has 12 cards remaining in his deck. A crit package. Good thing I used a sentinel. And now his remaining unit is a 20,000 boosted unit with crit 2.
Vanguard
20,000 versus 13,000. Skill happens. Soul charging. He's got 10 cards in his deck. If I use a 15,000, which I have 2 of them in my hand, that puts me at 28, protecting me against this crit 2 attack, leaving me at 3 damage. And now the music changed, which tells me the game is confident that I shall win this game this round. I will send away this. Let me read it. No, it's not this one. This one? No. I'm all out of cards that say. Wow. I am all out of cards that say I can't. Wow. I would have to send away my Sentinel and this. Is that worth it? 15, 15, 15. Yeah. That's essentially a Sentinel. Let's do it. Because this is the name of the game apparently, is going to grade 4. Ooh. And then we're going to boost with this in case I don't live past this turn. We'll boost that unit. I don't know why I'm choosing that one. I'm choosing not to think about it too heavily because I want to not have this game be an hour long, which it probably is already. So now that's a grade 0. Going to attack. Wait. Cancel. C. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1 and turn a card from the. Okay. So a mistake was made. I should have taken at least one of the damages last turn. So these figures are just at face value. So that means I will. He has 3 cards in his hand. I can drive 3 times. But each one of these is gonna force him to guard. So actually, now that I thought about it for a little bit longer, if I attack with my Vanguard first, he would have had to spend more material to successfully guard against it. Wow, that was a whiff. That was a skilled whiff. Ooh, skilled whiff. And there we go. At least I get a boost. This one. Yeah. What I was gonna say is if I attack with my Vanguard first, I would have had 3 chances to boost the rest of the units, which would have meant that it would have taken more material for him to have guarded against it. Wow. That is crazy. I can't do anything about that. That is literally... That is sick. I love that. I love overtriggers. When I first found out about overtriggers, I thought to myself, wow, this is a sweet game. And even when it happens against me, I can't even be mad. However, I have 15 cards left in my deck. One of them is an overtrigger. And wouldn't it be freaking sweet if I attack? Oh wait, no, I don't drive. I almost made a mistake. I don't drive. So let's not be stupid for a second. I did not end up winning this turn, which I was pretty confident I was going to. However, he's down to 2 units and 3 cards in hand. I have 7 in hand and 4 units. His ability activates, but I play the chump for a set ability. We got 23 and crit 2. I'm gonna hope he attacks with one of his rears. He does not. So I'm gonna hope that I don't have any sentinels in my hand, which is a crying shame. However, one individual, maybe emptiness, might have been Pokies, may have been a combination of the 2 last stream, fed 2. When you're guarding against a Vanguard attack, make sure you guard more than 10,000 above the figure that you're going for. And that has lived with me ever since, because it makes perfect sense. And it was explained to me like a toddler, so it really stuck in the noggin. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Now I can take whatever attacks he throws at me, and I have some more things I can counter blast with. And he does not attack my Vanguard. I'll allow that though. Here next is gonna go crazy. I'm gonna do 2 VG attacks. Vanguard, I can do 2 VG. I missed a few of these chats, I apologize. If you're streaming this again this weekend, I might just try to have a fight against you. Sounds good. Read the crest. Your crest turns units into grade 0s. Yes, I knew that. Put the face up card in your G zone. Your front roll gets 5k for each one. Units is triple drive. Hi, you. Been watching this stream on background since an hour ago. I gotta go to university. My class is starting soon. Good luck. Thanks for watching me, Pokies. I appreciate you. Have fun. If you're still here, have fun at university today, friend. Yes. Oh boy, you actually called Chrono Jet Dragon as a rear guard? Am I not supposed to? Spirit Chiller? I was told that you can't, like, Persona ride. BS, OT needs ban. BS, OT needs ban. Overtrigger needs ban. Really? You don't like overtriggers? I had a feeling there would be an overtrigger this turn, and there's even before Chrono's command came into existence. Spirit Chiller, give me some guidance. What should I have done with that? Okay, W in the ride phase, yes. Call upon a grade 4. Do I have a card that says I can use a grade 3? I have a grade 3. I have 2 grade 3s. Beautiful. Beautiful. Drive checking 3 times is so freaking good. And I get to draw a card by sending this away. What? Oh, I drew my over trigger. I was close. I was close. That was crit too. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have been because it was not a drive check. I keep forgetting that. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. I didn't take any damage. I can't counterblast. However, I probably want to give myself as many opportunities as possible to get above that, to win. To win. But because I could not win this turn, I'm not gonna choose to call my grade 3 to save it for next turn in case I need to set it away for my stride. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go to my main phase. We're going to not care because I can't activate the effect, I don't believe. We're going to attack with my Vanguard first. Make him submit a grip of cards to defend against it. Leave him with 1 interceptor, 2 cards in hand. Perfect. Now he doesn't have enough. He's not going to have enough to guard against this. Because this is only 5,000 guards. And even if that's a Sentinel, it's not enough. If that's 215, it's not enough. He's going to have to freaking 1 card in his deck. Wow. Wow, that was riveting gameplay. Honestly, the deck is obviously super strong because I did not do anything optimally and still ended up winning. Crazy. It is a very controversial trigger. The Chrono Jets have a use for striding. They got 2 cards in deck life. Fun fact, the moment your deck hits 0 cards, it's a loss. You can call it over triggers OT. Sounds good, Joe. Also, welcome back, Joe. Appreciate you. Yuki wins. You made it through your 3 fights to claim glory. Now we're gonna see. Ooh, I get. Hey, Pokemon Blast. This is what you were talking about, right? Let me scroll up a little bit. Let me scroll up. I'm pretty sure it was Dragonic Overlord. Yeah, that was serendipitous. Pokemon Blast was just telling me that he has a deck that I would enjoy, and it was this one right here. Dozo. Dozo. Arigato. Now we're gonna see if this guy's actually a bad guy. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. The next one to defeat me is going to be an emblem holder just like you. Tune in next time. Phew. Phew. I have a D skill called Jamming. I acquired Dragonic Overlord. The story continues with Kanji. And it's another freaking match? Okie dokie then. That's the Overlord. Dragonic Overlord. Man, that's actually very serendipitous. Okay, let's see what the story has to offer. This might be our last story point.
Ichidoji-san.
Ichidoji-san. Thank you for the enjoyable fight today, Mr. Ichidoji. I was shocked to learn that there's a fighter out there so talented and strong. As leader of Setsugetsuka, you are celebrated and your fighting was splendid. No, I should be thanking you. I'm glad I decided to start Vanguard. Thank you so much. I didn't do a thing. Kanji-san. I understand you were once in Setsugetsuka. Would you like to come by and fight with all of us sometime? You can always find me. A card shop called Osen. Osen, huh? Masaru, Doshi, Mika, Tatsu, my classmates Kana and Yui, my brother, and the shop's owner, Gosetsu-san. We'll all be there waiting for you. His face changed to an ominous one, but now it's back to mild-mannered. No, it's nothing. Miss Yuki Ichidoji, was it? Yes. Would you fight me one more? Uh-oh. He's a streamer? But as Kanji Meguro, the fighter, what? Would you please fight me? I'm assuming we're destined to lose this. Or at least it's gonna be tough. As embarrassing as to say, it's hard to make time once you're a CEO. So please, would you indulge me? I guess that does make sense. Okay. In that case, if you win this time, I will take the special step of sponsoring your team, Setsugitsuka. What do you say? I'd call that a good deal. What is going on? Ross definitely have what it takes to be a fighter. Going pro could even be in the cards for you if you work for it. I promise. Me, a pro fighter. There's no need to worry. I've requested this odd fight, so it's only right to offer this much in return. Thank you so much. You know how to beat me right first. That's fine by me. I don't have any intention of losing here. I can't wait to get started. In that case, let's go straight to... Wait a second. This isn't any fair. I get all of that if I win, but I'm not offering anything in return. Uh-oh. My soul, perhaps? In that case, I may ask you a small request. I'd happy to do it. What can I do that? I have a feeling that this will be a good fight. This isn't an event? Fight? Skip fight? Yes? No? Yes? This is the first time he's asked me. I'm gonna what happens if I say yes? This isn't any fair. Don't be ridiculous. He seeks perfection in all of his endeavors. He has never lost a fight he was serious about. I was guaranteed to lose from the start, so that must be why it allows me to skip, because it doesn't matter at the result. You should have just accepted the original terms. Did you really think you could beat me when your Vanguard is like that? Or perhaps I should have begged you to beat me at the beginning. I now understand everything about you after my question and this fight. You exist in order for others to ask things of you. You saved others only because they beg for your help. This is becoming a little... Not really asked. They didn't really ask for help. You can't do a thing unless someone asks you to do it first. You begrudgingly agree when really you're basking in your newfound pride. That is exactly how you Vanguard. Vanguard for the sake of someone else. You're nothing more than a weakling acting like one of the strong. Nice. Did you really think you could beat me with your imitation Vanguard? You are built upon favors and requests. A fighter with no will is no fighter at all. Could you go somewhere and do something for me? Could you please do it? Won't you do it? You do as others asked of you, as if you're some video game pro breaking the fourth wall, eh? You don't even have the will to fight. You only fought because that's what others have asked you. But that's just fine. You wouldn't be you any longer otherwise. Yes, just find someone else's request to fulfill. That's all you need to do. So you're saying I'm a people pleaser, eh? You have to learn this new side of yourself. I'm exactly who you told you. What the f does that mean? And the ruler over all of Vanguard. You want to rule over Vanguard? Yes. And now I rule your Vanguard too. Did he steal my Vanguard? Weird cutscene again? I have a feeling many things happened. Hey, Russell, Yuki's fight yesterday was awesome, wasn't it? Her fight? What do you mean? Weren't you watching the stream? I was being trained the whole time by Doshi in the park. Where is she? Oh, I've been kidnapped.
待て、どうした？
Yuki is missing.
どうしよう。まさか。
There's a big gap between beating someone at Vanguard and taking them hostage. And all of that was explained to us via a cutscene. A fade to black while talking about ruling over Vanguard, not the person.
豪雪さん。
マサル、
They got two guard up back. That's Overlord Kanji is not holding back now. Clearly, it's an unwinnable fight that can be skipped. Light Blazer, what's up, Light Blazer? Is your username because of the Magic the Gathering keyword Blight? Are you a fan of that strat in Magic? If so, I bought the Blight Precon a few months ago, so that's kind of cool. I gotta go. I'll see you in the next stream probably. Sounds good, Pokemon Blast. Thanks for hanging out with me. Gotta take my locks out. Nice gameplay. Thanks so much to you as well, both you and Pokemon. I appreciate y'all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. But Mr. Gosetsu,
俺が行く。悪いな。
you take care of the shop for me. Gosetsu stepping in. Ooh, I acquired a card for. Ooh, I acquired the fancy card. What would be cool is I could trade cards in to get more CP. A map unlocked? These skills cannot be used in the kanji Meguro's rule over Vanguard. Whoa. Whoa. W to change the map. Whoa! I did not expect to see him. Wow. Okay. This seems like a fairly decent stopping point in this gameplay. Quite a bit happened. We started today's stream heading into the Kanji tournament. We finished the tournament very quickly and got our ass kidnapped. But apparently I'm at the station, so it's a bit of a cliffhanger. We'll pick this up tomorrow, and tomorrow's stream will continue the gameplay, the walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. But then, I appreciate all y'all hanging out with me. That's Kanji's Vanguard, by the way. Don't I know it? I just had a run with Kanji. I had a run-in with Kanji. A very cool looking card. Dante Plata, that's a new name. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. I am about to end the stream. I'm ending the stream right now. But I'm going to be back tomorrow, picking up where we left off. DJ, cheers to you as well, my friend. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's stream because Yu's here. So I think things are picking up in the gameplay. But without further dawdling, appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And hopefully I see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. I'm in the stream right now.